I never knew Vanderpump Rules was from her.
Yeah.
And Lisa Vanderpump.
Yeah.
I literally dropped the remote. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't know she was a real person. I just thought they made up Vanderpump.
Season 3, I want to say, is when... Season 3, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, is when they launched the show Vanderpump Rules, and you will see it's a very interesting episode because you see, like... There's a whole thing, like, there's a housewife on there that... Her name was Brandy.
Like working for Lisa?
No, she's a housewife.
Oh, okay.
But she was friends with Lisa. She became famous because her husband, now ex-husband, Ed Cibrian, who's now married to Leanne Rimes. It was a big scandal during that time because Leanne Rimes was married. He was married. They were on a Hallmark movie together, and they had affairs on their spouses with each other and getting married. So it was like a big Hollywood. It was in the news. I remember it kind of like Leanne Rimes was an adulteress. And so, yeah. So what you learn though, this is so smart when you think about it and so cool. So in season 3, so Brandy's on the show, right? And she finds out, so one of the girls, so what you find out about Brandy's now ex-husband is he was fucking around on her with different women. One of which was a waitress. That's now Sheena, who is famous from Vanderpump Rules. And that is how they introduced Vanderpump Rules into the Bravoverse. There's an episode where she sits down with Sheena in Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. They talk and you see Sheena leave. And then that's the opening of Vanderpump Rules for the very first time. It's so like cinematic.
Back in the day, I used to watch the Rachel Zoe Project, and then I dabbled in Vanderpump Rules.
I loved Vanderpump Rules.
I don't know how I could have watched it and they didn't show Lisa, because I'm sure they did, but it wasn't until
but
I saw Beverly Hills.
She's not a main character or anything. Yeah.
I mean, I literally thought Vanderpump was maybe the name of the street it was on. I don't think I ever knew that was an actual person. I did not. And so I was watching the show and I was like, you know, it's her with her dog, and you see her husband they're having lunch at the pool. Because my daughter was watching it, because I was like, this is one of the shows you can watch with kids in the room. And she's looking at her like day bed for the dog outside.
Yeah. Yes.
And I was like, Vanderpump Rules?
And you put 2 and 2 together. Yeah.
I feel like you have to watch Housewives if you like any other show on Bravo, because clearly the threads are like all woven into everything.
It is so, I was
obsessed.
I used to love Vanderpump. They rebooted it, and I think it's weird. I don't watch it, but I used to love Vanderpump Rules. But that episode where they introduce it I think it's the only time Bravo's ever done this when it comes to like a whole nother show.
Okay.
I forgot what episode. If it's in season 3, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, they introduce the show. Wow. It's like I'm trying to think. It's like, I guess not a collab, but it's both. It's not only an episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but it's the very first episode of season 1 of Vanderpump Rules. And it's because Brandy had a whole thing talking to Sheena, who fucked her husband. And they have a whole thing, and then you see Sheena goes, and that's the opening of Vanderpump. And it's just so, like, when I look back on that, like, I think that was way over 10, 11, 12 years ago, whatever. It's amazing. That's so funny.